CDEC 是非常团结的一个队伍吧，因为我们5个人平常在线上的话关系就比较好，然后所以才会有这个线下对吧。
当时来 CDEC 的话，目标很简单，就是打进 TI 吧，不管是外卡赛还是正赛。
我觉得刚开始去西雅图，其实压力还是挺大的，因为毕竟我们还没有进到正赛嘛。然后
在西雅图的话，我们就都想的是争取外卡赛出线吧，然后没想后面的事，就是想走到哪一步是算哪一步吧。
进到正赛之前，其实打 Vega 那场，其实压力确实是挺大的。
第一局输给 Vega 以后，我们就可能有点，可以说整个系列赛最紧张的就是那个时候吧。
但是最后我们顶住压力了，还是晋级了。
He stole pitcher. He can return this aggressive coming in. Mag will drop. I think that's Hành and CDEC.
They will be in the main event.
当时我们就小组赛先想着打进胜者组，这样因为胜者组的话就已经是保底前12了嘛。后来我们超完成了这个目标吧。
Wildcard team, no longer. This team has a shot at going deep if they can keep it up.
Watching CDEC do that well at TI was very unexpected. Like, this is not happening, it's not possible.
I was a little surprised because they were just like manhandling all those wildcard teams. Like, all right, we thought these guys were going to be really bad, but as soon as they got on the stage, they just stepped it up a level.
For me, it was like some kind of Cinderella story. It was very amazing to watch, very team play, everything. Like, I was shocked watching them. And I was really excited to watch them, and at some point I started to cheer for them.
You could always see on them how they would move as one entity pretty much, where like their team fights and everything like this. They were playing it really, really perfect.
I cannot believe how well CDEC are playing this against one of the best teams in the world.
There it is! An ultra kill for CDEC!
And in CDEC, they should be able to find the dazzle as well. 4 heroes dropping on EG, and CDEC lose nothing.
They had like 10-15 heroes they were really confident in, and they knew exactly how to play them, and they played very fast. People just couldn't keep up with them basically.
Sometimes 1 versus 1, the player from CDEC will just lose a matchup he's not supposed to lose. And you're like, how can that happen? This is the finals of the international, but they still win the game. Because Dota is more than skill and individual decision making.
What a performance from CDEC! Coming back from what looked like the most horrific early game.
This CDEC experience, it gave hope to everyone, and they didn't do it in some random tournament. They were second at TI, so it's like the biggest achievement you could ever ask for.
Это дает им надежду, поскольку любой путь, который проделан кем-то другим, он гораздо легче. То есть, когда ты видишь, что кто-то это сделал или достиг, то есть ты понимаешь, что ты сможешь это тоже сделать. It was really impressive. It was what I hoped I could have done at TI3.
They're definitely an inspiration to like new teams like us. It shows that you don't have to have the most experienced players in the world to actually beat the most experienced players in the world. They show people what you can do with teamwork and hard work, basically.
Yes, the Series change! It's going to be a 21 EG! They've outplayed EG! They're into the grand finals! They've done it!
我们这个队的话，之前没想过取得这么好的成绩。我们后面越打越好，然后我对自己的要求就越来越高嘛。
相对来说，我们认为这次比赛虽然第2名是喜出望外，但是这也是对我们自己实力的一种肯定，对我们自己努力，所以这不能说是神话吧，只能说是一次美好的旅程吧。
In previous seasons of Dota, I think people actually were not really competitive first half year like the most top teams.
Back then you had this huge tournament in August, and the rest would be just practice for that one.
Мейджоры, которые добавили Valve, в моем понимании, они немного стабилизируют сцену.
我们职业选手不像以前一样只打一个 TI， 基本上每时每刻都在备战吧。
It's more interesting for viewers also because now Dota is super competitive.
It's hard to think who will be good, who will be bad, because only 3 to 5 teams stayed with the same roster.
You have players from different countries, they have only one reason to play together, it's because they win. So as soon as they start losing, then that reason disappears. And that major system with locking down the rosters, that's a great thing because it's gonna force teams to actually work on their issues and become better team on the long term. Now, as a fan, you're gonna be able to follow teams more and follow their evolution. It's really what Dota needed right now.
После International 5 мы стали более опытные, вот, но каких-то серьезных изменений в команде, в нашей игровой манере, то есть не произошло, в принципе. Но я очень рад, что мы попали на мейджор. Пожалуй, меня это радует больше всего. Также нас пригласили на большинство самых крупных турниров. Мы постараемся везде сыграть хорошо, хотя это будет очень тяжело.
After winning TI and going into the next season, we want to win every tournament, of course, but I'm focusing on each major.
这次我们拿到第2之后，就是以后的比赛可能外界给我们的压力就会大一点了，然后我们自己这边来说就是可能更有信心一点，
会像跟准备 TI 一样准备接下来的秋季赛，毕竟这是一个大型的世界各国强队都会来参加的比赛。
对于新队来说的话，我觉得他们就是有更多的机会能进入这里，然后可以让他们的见识更广一点吧。
Nowadays, I think even the best team has to give almost 100% every game, because there will always be other hungry teams that will find your weakness. It makes me more passionate about the game, not only as a player but as a viewer as well, to see that it's not so obvious who's gonna win.
When I started playing, the competitive field was so much smaller. Back then, we were playing, I don't know, for headsets with like 20 people behind us watching, and we felt it was a great event. Now it's like you win the tournament, it's life-changing.